I, 13F, have been friends with Sandra, 11F, for a while now. At first glance you might think that she's still young and that's why she's lying, but I firmly believe that's not what it is. Sandra is a very nice and polite girl, especially for her age, since most of the 11-year-olds nowadays are complete morons. However, she has a problem, I think. She is lying about at least half of the things she talks about. The first red flag was when I first got to know her. I was 12 at the time but she was still 11. This was around July last year. She started hanging out with me a lot, and while I didn't want to be her friend I still became her friend because she didn't have many herself. First she told me that she was 13 already and I did not believe it at all because she looked 10 at best, and also she had just turned 11, but at the time I did not know that. I thought that maybe there's a slim chance that she just looks younger because she is short and built like Eric Cartman. Right now I'm praying that she doesn't find this post because I'm about to speak about everything she has lied about, and boy does she not like that. Somehow we started texting and she started sending me those "send this to your BFF" videos, which was kinda weird because again, we had just started texting. The next thing I noticed being off was that she lied about being half Spanish yet not speaking any, and on her retarded TikTok account she only put clearly Google translated text in her videos. Also, when she was speaking I could hear a thick Estonian accent, which was also odd because she claimed to not speak Estonian at all. I myself am half Estonian, so I know Estonian really well. With the letters O, A diaeresis, U diaeresis, A diaeresis which are found in the Estonian alphabet, she did a weird accent thingy to signal that she can't speak Estonian. Even though the letter U diaeresis appears in Spanish. She claimed to go to Spain too much, like, every month, which wouldn't be possible, really. She also went to school in Estonia, which she possibly wouldn't have done if she lived mostly in Spain. Now, how did I find evidence that she's lying? At this point it was still purely a hypothesis that she was lying, although it was pretty clear she was lying. I needed to prove for myself that she is clearly a liar. Evidence on the not knowing a squat of Estonian being false is that 1. She had a thick accent when speaking English. 2. She told me that she was learning Estonian, and 3 months later kaboom, she's fluent and also uses slang frequently. In what universe is that possible? The evidence on her not being Spanish is 1. She went to Spain too frequently. One moment she's telling me how much she loves it in Spain, and the other moment when she needed to make a video with her friend she is immediately back in Estonia. Not even a plain video, not a message, just "Oh, did you see my TikTok? I'm back in Estonia." Honey, that's not true, and that's a crappy lie, by the way. The evidence on her not being 13 is quite simple. Actually, I stalked her socials because that's what you do if you want to find out stuff, and I found an old video where her classmate commented about them being in the 4th grade. I looked at the date and it was posted on the previous school year. 4th graders are 10 in Estonia. That would make her 11 now. Also, now that I think about it, it's weird that she wants to be my friend because she's the youngest friend I have now. She's a first year in middle school and I'm a first year in high school. In Turkey 8th grade is first year of high school, but hey, it might just seem weird too. The problem is that recently she has been showing signs of anorexia. At first I took that so seriously as I happen to struggle with it myself, and she really is quite queso-shaped, so the bullying she experiences at school might have got to her. When I confronted her about that, she told me that she had already lost a lot, which she told me was 44 kilograms to 39 kilograms. Now 5 kilograms really isn't a lot in 2 months, but if lost unhealthily then it could still be a problem. However, when she posted a "what I eat in a day," I counted the calories and it gave a healthy for her age number, and when I found out her height and calculated her BMI, I once again didn't know if to believe her. It gave me a number of 16. It was odd because beforehand she had told me that her BMI was 17 and it wasn't that. Also, she is by no means a BMI almost underweight. She is very plump. Meanwhile, being fat is not bad if you want to be, then why not? But while my friends with Ed suspect her to be a BMI 24-26, which is overweight, and I believe that is her BMI as well. I'd say she might have subtracted 10 kilograms off her weight because she knows I'm very slender, and maybe she was afraid I might judge her. I mean, sure, I am 20 centimeters taller and about 5 kilograms lighter than I suspect her to be, but I would not comment on her weight as it does not invalidate an individual's eating disorder. Now I don't even know if I should believe that she has a NED because she claims to barely eat at all when texting, although in her words she eats a healthy amount of calories, and in captions she even claims that this was not all she had. And also she only claimed these symptoms for a month and then stopped with it completely, which she does with many of her casual lies, so I am speculating if maybe she isn't struggling with that at all, and I pray that she just said that as a lie or a cry for attention, because I don't want her to have an ed. However, this may not be a lie at all. What should I do? Keep in mind I am in another country at the moment, so the only way I can contact her is via phone. And is she lying?